Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.
Good morning, everybody, and long time no see. It is currently May 8th, 8:15 in the morning, and yeah, this is the first video that I'll be making in a long time. And I honestly think it was because med school was taking a big toll on me, both mentally and physically. It was just so busy, and I had to kind of take some time to refocus my efforts into studying to maintain good grades, but also to shift my focus into spending more time doing things that I love. So spending time with my friends, spending time with my family, running, working out, reading, doing things that I enjoy as well to keep myself healthy on that aspect, but also still passing in school. So I used the last little while to kind of tweak my study schedule and everything like that to kind of accommodate for everything else in my life as well. And so I spent that time finding that balance. But yeah, so we are back now. And I actually just got back from Jamaica a couple of hours ago, so I only got a little bit of sleep last night. But yeah, we're ready for school again now this morning. So first things first, we have a debrief because the last 4 weeks we didn't have lectures, but we actually had 2 weeks of clinical rotation. So I was in an emergency department in rural Newfoundland, and I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. But now we have a debrief for that to kind of like discuss in a group setting the social determinants of health of the community we were in and things like that. So looking forward to that. And then afterwards we have a 3-hour integrated learning session, which is where we sit down as a group and work through case studies based on the stuff that we learned in the last block. And then we all come together in a big room and discuss our cases with doctors, and they tell us how what aspects of our management for that case were appropriate and which ones we should probably change a little bit. So that's the plan for today, and then tomorrow we start again with lectures. But I'm going to go upstairs and make a protein shake and coffee now, and then get ready to head to school. So I'll catch you up later. Alright, so it's now currently 7:30 p.m. Today went really well. So first thing this morning, I think I was telling you we had a debrief about my clinical experience. So that was super good. We all got in a group and just kind of like explained what we learned during a rotation. So that was super neat just to see what everyone else, or hear about what everyone else saw and what they learned during the rotations. After that, we actually had like a case study type of thing. So it's called an integrated learning session. So that is where we take the learning from our last blocks. What we learned was abdominal pain and jaundice, and we're giving case studies on that. We work together in small groups to come up with a management plan for this case study, the person presenting in the case study. And then we present it to the classroom along with a panel of doctors, and they kind of like tell us what we did right in the management plan and a few things we could work on. So yeah, that's what we did today. And then I went to the gym with one of my classmates, and we did chest and triceps. Then I came home and went for a run. Now I got to clean up my room because it is a mess. I got home last night from Jamaica and I put nothing away. So yeah, I got to put all that away and then make supper, meal prep for tomorrow, and then go to bed. That's the plan. Good morning, everybody. It is now Tuesday, May 9th, 6:30 in the morning. I'm just outside the gym now. I'm about to head in and do a workout, shoulders and core. Might also do a little bit of cardio after that. But yeah, so later on today, we have an introduction to MSK, or the Musculoskeletal System lecture this morning, and then we also have bone histology too. We actually had the afternoon off, and I'll be using that to study for an exam on Friday, which is an OSCE exam. And so that's where we go into these practice rooms with a standardized patient and a two-way mirror and a doctor watching us. And there's like a little piece of paper on the door before you walk into this room, and it says like, oh, examine the patient's heart, or take a history regarding the abdominal area, and or something like that, right? So you just read the paper of whatever the history or the exam is that you need to do, and then you walk in and do it, and then the doctor grades you afterwards. So yeah, I'm going to be studying for that today as well. And then later on tonight, I actually have a an event with the ENT surgery interest group, which I'm a member of, one of the leads for it or whatever. And we're putting off an event tonight that's fully packed. Should be good. We'll be doing different skills like nasal packing, suturing, NG tube and endotracheal tube placements. So yeah, should be fun stuff. But let's go in and get this workout done now. It's the last thing that I want to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And then we'll head to school. So I'll catch you up later. And all right, yeah. All right, so we're all done at the gym. I'm on the way to school now. But yeah, so we got the intro to MSK and peripheral nervous system lecture, I think I was telling you about. And then we got bone histology. So I'm gonna go do that now, and I'll catch you up after. But yeah, the gym was great. We did shoulders and core, and I got some cardio in. So, all right, catch up after. Good morning, everybody. It is currently Wednesday, May 10th, 8:20 in the morning. Sorry I didn't get to catch you up on how the lectures went yesterday, but it was more so like an introductory type of lecture. So we got an introductory to this MSK system and kind of like what we'll be going through in the next couple of weeks, as well as an introductory to the peripheral nervous system. So yeah, they were more so just introduction lectures. We didn't cover a whole lot of material yesterday, but it starts today. We have a lecture now at 9 o'clock. It's called the Skeletal System and Articulations. So I guess I don't know the specifics of what we'll be doing, but it has something to do with articulations and the skeletal system. But yeah, I just finished up at the gym. Me and my buddy from class, we did some deadlifts and back and biceps. So I'm taking off now, going to school, and getting ready for lecture. And then we have lab afterwards, our first MSK lab. So I got to take a look at the terms list and see what parts of the body I need to memorize. So that's the plan for today. After that, I just got to do a little bit of studying and some grocery shopping. I also forgot to fill you in on how the ENT surgery interest group event went last night. It went really well. Me and a couple of my friends helped put it together. I should say most my other friends did most of the work. I didn't do too much with this one. But yeah, it was super great. We practiced our intubations, we placed some NG tubes, nasal packings, and practiced our suturing. So it was a lot of fun, learned a lot. It was my first time trying to do intubations on like dolls and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, all right, so now we'll get going and I'll catch you up later. Hello everybody, so it's currently now 8 o'clock p.m. Classes went well today. We had our MSK class where we went over the skeletal system, I think I was telling you, and articulations. And we also had our first lab. So I didn't know this, but we have a lab exam in less than 2 weeks. And we have a lot of stuff we need to have memorized. And we only have 3 labs before the lab exam. So that's what I'm working on now. I'll show you that now in a second. But yeah, no, today went really well. Just been studying ever since. So I'll show you what I'm studying now and then I'll get back to it. So right now I'm just going over the bones of the foot. And I'll show you my terms list now too of all the different things that we need to have memorized. So we started today and we need to have all these memorized for our exam in less than 2 weeks. So these are all the terms for the back and upper limb. We need to be able to identify these on either real specimens, models, or diagrams, or all 3. These are the ones for the lower limb, back and limb terminology, and osteological terms here. So we need to have we need to know all these things, and we need to be able to identify all of these terms here. But yeah. All right, so it's a lot of stuff to memorize, so I'm gonna get back to it, and I'll catch you up later. Good morning, everybody. It is currently Friday, May 12th, 9 o'clock in the morning. I didn't record anything yesterday, mostly because we have an exam today in OSCE, a formative OSCE, and yesterday was dedicated to studying for that. So yeah, yesterday we didn't really do a whole lot besides studying. I did have a lab, an MSK lab. Other than that, I just went to the gym and I did legs and did a little run, and then I just studied for today. So now I'm heading to school and I got my OSCE in an hour. And so I don't know if I described what an OSCE is, but if I already did, then you can skip this part. But it's where you go into a room and you have a standardized patient, so someone that's acting as a patient. They have like a script of what's wrong, like what condition they're presenting with, what symptoms they're having and everything. And there's a two-way mirror and a doctor that's behind that two-way mirror that's going to watch you take the patient history and do the physical exam and everything. And so whatever the physical exam or whatever history you need to take is posted on the door before you go into this room. And you got like 5 minutes to do the history, do the exam, do whatever you need to do, and then a buzzer goes and you go to the next room. And you repeat that process, well, this time only twice, but we have our like real, this is like more so a practice OSCE. We have our real OSCE in June, and then there's 10 sections that you need to do, or 10 rooms that you go into. But yeah, so on the way to school now. Then after that OSCE, we have a lecture on the upper limb and back musculature. So looking forward to that. Then later this evening, there's a hockey game actually happening between the pre-clerks, which is my class and the class above us, and then the clerks, which are 3rd and 4th year medical students. So I'll be going to watch that hockey game. It should be fun. And yeah, okay, I'll catch you up later, and I'll let you know how the OSCE goes and how class is. Alright, so it's now 7:30 p.m. The OSCE that I was telling you about earlier went really well. I had to do a portion of an abdominal exam. I can't say exactly what part, but it was really good. I also had to take a history too, and yeah, so it went super well. And then I had class. It was a 2-hour-long lecture, and that one was a lot of material, but we got the weekend to study it, so that's what I'm going to do. And I then went to the gym, and I did a 14-kilometer run. And so now I'm going to get ready to go to the hockey game that I was telling you about earlier as well. So that's the plan right now. And yeah, so thanks again for watching this week's video. Hopefully I'll have more coming up soon. But yeah, all right. Thank you very much. And I'll see you next time.